Hey everybody, thanks for returning for part B. Okay, hope you saw the brief clip of Apollo Nida. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get to something. So, he's meeting with Sheree Whitfield and talking about the guys in prison. And he gave her some, which I thought everybody knew. He says, as she's speaking about Tyrone, because he stated that basically he ran into Tyrone while he was incarcerated. Quote, when the guys come home, they just bleep all over the woman, end quote, Apollo said, who was released from prison in 2019 in order to complete 5 years of probation and supervised release. He and Tyrone may have crossed paths again, too. Bravo's July 17th mid-season trailer also shows Apollo in the background at the long-awaited She by Sheree fashion show, where the reality star has a confrontation with her ex after he ghosted her in Philadelphia. Gonna be interesting. So, he gave her the real deal, and it's sad to think she spent years, I think 6 years, waiting on Tyrone, who didn't even have his own phone. Sad. So I noticed when he pulled up, I'm still trying to understand. I know they said they front a lot in Atlanta. You just got out, so I see you got your LV scarf around your neck. What those run? What, $6.95? I think in the store, $5.95. And you rolling in a Rolls Royce. Okay. But I noticed a statement that he said. He says, families stick by each other through thick and thin, no matter what. Love goes deep, unconditional. You will do anything for that person and help that person no matter what. I agree. Now, anything is within reason. And then I thought about it. I'm wondering, is this what the men, the Dusties, tell women and they buy into it? Because I thought about it. First of all, let's back up. Families stick together by each other through thick and thin. And I'm sorry to say, when you look at our community, we are not developing, we're not creating families. We are creating a baby mama situationship. We're not creating families. It might be family for a week, 2 weeks, somebody get mad. More than likely, the man may up and leave. So, if we love each other like we say we do, the men and the women, we shouldn't have a problem putting the children here. So, if we really love each other, why aren't we creating families instead of just making the ladies a baby mama? Why? We're not creating families. Unfortunately, truth hurts, we're creating a lot of dysfunction. Families stick together by each other through thick and thin. Love runs deep, is unconditional. You'll do anything for that person to help that person. Anything to help that person. I saw something and the lady was talking and they had one vehicle. And then I thought, whoa. Is she a housewife? Well, they live together, so they weren't married. But I'm like, so what's going on? Maybe she's a full-time mom. Oh, no. They had one vehicle that they were going in on together. And, of course, he took the vehicle to work. She was on the bus. I'm like, well, who's keeping the kid? You have to be the most low-performing, inferior man to have your baby mother on the bus. You have your baby mama on the bus, exposed to the elements and possible danger? You gotta be crazy. And she talked like, she's on a bus, like it was just, they got one car, and I guess it was nothing. No, that's a heck of something. He got you on the bus You can't come up with some kind of money for a pre-owned vehicle? Wow. The mother of your child on the bus. I don't care if you don't, and they live together. Even if they didn't live together and they get along, how the heck you gonna have the mother of your child? I don't care. It didn't work out. You are a man. When she said that, it's one of those things you know. Sometimes just hold your mouth. Got your baby mother on the bus, the mother of your child. You got to be kidding me. But yeah. And it was like, it is what it is. She on the bus and he takes the car. Wow. Speaks volumes. What man what man would do that? What man? You have to be low. So if love runs deep, why aren't we creating families? Why are we sitting up here? You do anything to help that person? We can't even have the men here for the children alone a relationship. It's unconditional. You do anything to help that person. So when these men have children, run off, leave the woman, leave the child. If those my mind was some women still holding out, are he gonna come around? He's gonna come around. He just going through a little something, leave you holding the bag. Some of these babies' dad has been in and out for 5 or 10 years, left you holding the bag. So maybe we think we're gonna show them. They don't know what love is. No, they know what love is. He expected Phaedra, I'm assuming, to stick around despite his incarceration. Are you kidding? So what's the big deal? Simply said, the big deal is you got to face reality, and the reality is, and I say it in the spirit of love, not to hurt, to offend, these men do not love you or their children, and that's just it. We got a one-way love ship. What they said, situationship. We got a one-way love ship going on, and it's time for that ship to go ahead and hit the dock, and somebody needs to get off. Someone calls me right now, somebody that I care about. Oh, I need this, I need that. I care about the person, and I can do it. I'll do it. If I don't care, you won't be hearing from me. You will do anything for that person, help that person. So what do you call it when you have a man that's abandoned you and the child? What you call it? He abandoned them. He's not there physically, and sure as heck not there with financially. And if you're only paying $35, $50 a month, you're not there either. That you got to be kidding me. You can't even buy a pair of shoes with that. I don't even know if you can buy a necktie, maybe at Ross or something. $35. So I want to mention this because sometimes women, a lot of times we think we're going to be this, we're going to save them. We're going to help them out. Oh, they don't know. Yes, these men do know. They just don't do for you, for us. That's the issue. It's time to stop making excuses. You holding them down, loving them unconditionally. Again, we got a one-way situationship, and that's a bad trip. You are on a one-way situationship. Why? The love is it's a one-way love. You loving him. It's not being reciprocated. That man to have his baby mother on the bus, any man that does that, you are low in it. I wouldn't even date if I was dating. You got your baby mother. I'm sorry, she's on the bus. Oh heck no. We think we're gonna fix it. No. So this here, all the excuses, we need to pray for these menses. Yeah, good luck. I won't be doing it. We need to pray for these menses, and they need our help and our blessing. They are doing what they want to do. He's given his definition of love. And I'm sure most men would agree. But see, they're feeding this to the women. It's a one-way street, and that's the problem. So yeah, you stick by family through thick and thin. That's what these women are doing. And sometimes your pockets get thick. You get with a dusty man, your pockets get thin. You still sticking by him. 3 years, 5 years. Okay, 7 years, no ring. You should have been gone. Gone, baby. Should have been gone. It runs deep, unconditional. You'll do anything for that person and help that person. So when they're not helping you, they're not there for you, disrespecting you, they're not there for their kids. It's time to face the music. The party is over. Face the music. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Some people are not capable of love, and some of these men are some people are so damaged, and it can be women too. But I see women up sitting up here holding out this hope. I've heard of women, I kid you not, when has put a gown on a payment plan. He hasn't even proposed. Haven't even got a ring. One girl, her sister did that, and it was like, I know it. I'm gonna have it already ready. And she did a payment plan on a wedding gown. Beautiful gown, by the way. Beautiful. Did a payment plan on a wedding gown. Want to know what you already know what happened. He didn't marry her, right? You already know that. It gets worse. He married her sister. You heard me. He married her sister. It caused a big uproar. Oh, it caused a big. It was like, it's one of those things when it was said, people found out. It's one of those things where you can have like 10 people in the room and it goes, you're like, because we know her, it goes silent. You can hear a pin fall. He married her sister. That's a heck of a shock. Oh, a heck of a shock. But that's what happened. So there she had a dress, full-fledged, beautiful wedding gown, and look what happened. Why is that? The man did what he wanted to do. He was dating the other girl's sister and married the younger sister. They're doing what they want to do. So when you see this behavior, towards you, when you see this man can't provide or protect, they're not there for the children. Maybe we can't see it because it's your child and you love your child, hoping so. He's not there because he doesn't care. You do anything for that person to help that person. You can't even get some of these men to be there to walk the kids to school to make sure that they're safe, and not all of them are employed. You can't have them there you can't even trust some to pick them up from school. You can't even trust some to feed the child. So what does that tell you? Sorry to tell you, he doesn't love that child. He doesn't love you. And the worst thing is, he doesn't love himself. That child, that's his DNA, an extension of him. So yeah, we got this right here. We got a lot of situationships, and these situationships are a bad trip. Now might be a good time to evaluate. Time to get off that. It's time to go ahead and pull that situationship. It's time to go ahead and dock. Got your little boat slip. Go ahead and dock the boat. If that situationship doesn't love you and you pouring all your energy and you going to show them, I've heard that line too about the women, I'm going to show them. And next thing you know, you get a call, heartbreak. All you can do is just listen. Heartbreak and crying, just listen. That's the best thing to do. You may have seen it, just listen. Let them have a little moment. Girl, I'm sorry this happened. I check on you. That's not the time to do the advice thing sometimes. Just listen. Because they've already got that about lesson. So yeah, think about it. Family, we stick by each other through thick and thin. We're not even creating families. We're creating situationships. Might be one man with a couple of baby mamas. Situationships. Not creating any families. The two parents not coming home under the same roof at night. Love goes deep. It's unconditional. You do anything for that person and help that person, no matter what. So why isn't he there for his children, no matter what? Can't find a job, man. If you care, you can go collect some cans. And I want to appreciate that. Go wash some cars. Your arms and legs work. You sure know how to get somebody pregnant. So your arms and leg work and something else working too. You can do something. And you would do that no matter what if you loved yourself, your partner, your woman, and your offspring. Think about it, ladies. So feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share the video. Hit the notification bell, and I look forward to your comments. Simply Sad here on YouTube, and I'm out.